NBA players have some other extravagant pastimes that they like to spend their money on. And needless to say, while some of these extravagant hobbies are mainstream, others are so insane that knowing about them will blow your mind away. And if you're thinking, but isn't spending millions of dollars just on oneself a bit selfish? Did you know that this might not be true in the case of NBA players? Let us explain. So if you are excited and curious to find out the answer to these questions posted above, then hello and welcome to our video, in which we will look at some of the most expensive hobbies of NBA players of all time. So do sit tight and watch this video till the end. Also, if you're interested in football news and want to stay updated about the latest news circulating in the world of football, then like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button as well. With that said, let the NBA splurging begin. Number 1. Private jets. Among the top most expensive hobby is, you guessed it, owning and flying private jets. Yup, many NBA players own private jets that allow them to travel to games, vacations, and other events in luxury and style. And if you're curious, one jet alone can cost anywhere from $2 million to over $100 million. Now that's some serious cash bling. Number 2. Yachts. If your hobby is cruising on waves all year long, then this hobby of your favorite NBA players will definitely have you in awe. Yup, at number 2, another hobby that is very popular among NBA players is owning a yacht, or in many cases, yachts. Because why not have more than one if you can afford it? As they say, the more the better, right? Wink. And while these yachts are no doubt a perfect way to enjoy the ocean, host parties and entertain friends and family, owning one comes at a high price. Just one of these luxurious boats can cost anywhere from a few million to over $100 million. Whoa! And while your favorite NBA player can definitely afford splurging a few millions to over 100 million, we yacht lovers better start saving some money, right? Number 3. Car collection. Up next, at number 3, another expensive hobby that is widely enjoyed by NBA players is a car collecting. That's right, cars are another popular hobby among NBA players. But these cars are not your average normal models. Rather, almost all of these players have a collection of luxury cars, including Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Bugattis. And like the rest of the hobbies, this one also comes at a high price. Yep, owning these cars costs NBA players hundreds of thousands of dollars, and sometimes even nearing in millions. Are we in awe? Absolutely. Number 4. Real estate. With inflation and economy dwindling each passing day, what better way to save your investments than investing them in real estate? Especially if owning real estate is something you can afford and on top of that is also a hobby. Then that's definitely a bonus and a win-win situation, right? And needless to say, because NBA players are swimming in wealth, for some of them, real estate is definitely another expensive hobby that they enjoy spending their money on. These players often purchase luxury homes, penthouses, and even entire islands. Yes, you heard it right. And while owning these properties can cost tens of millions of dollars, but hey, for an entire island, that is a fair price, you would agree, correct? Number 5. Art collection. While this expensive hobby is not taken up by many, as it requires a keen eye to differentiate between what is real and what is fake, and an aesthetic sense to appreciate these masterpieces, there are some NBA players who find solace in having expensive art collecting as their hobby. These players often purchase expensive paintings, sculptures, and other pieces of art, with some of these expensive and valuable pieces costing them around millions of dollars at times. Now that's expensive. And what's more is that you would be surprised to learn that aside from the typical luxuries considered more mainstream, some NBA players also have other expensively unique, but let's say a not-so-safe hobbies that you might want to avoid getting into at the moment. What are those, you ask? Number 6. Gambling. Well, for example, some players have a passion for gambling. These players often spend large sums of money on casino games, poker, and horse racing. But we must warn you that as appealing as this may sound, gambling can be a dangerous hobby, as it can lead to financial problems if not managed properly, so better steer clear of it, right? Number 7. Exotic animal pets. Up next, we have another expensive yet unique hobby enjoyed by NBA players around the globe. That is owning exotic animals, including everything from big cats, snakes, and even monkeys. These animals can be quite costly to purchase. But that's not the real problem. These animals are not only expensive to purchase, but also difficult to maintain, as they require special care and a large amount of space and time. And because NBA players are busy all year round, this can indeed be an expensive hobby, as NBA players then have to hire helpers to take care of their exotic pets when they are away, which can add additional costs. But hey, what's spending a few extra dollars for these NBA millionaires or even billionaires? Wink. Number 8. Luxury watches. Luxury watches are also a popular hobby among NBA players. Many of them like to collect high-end watches with brands like Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet topping the list. But boy are these watches expensive. Yup, these watches can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, but with the simple status and success they come with, that's actually not quite a bad deal, huh? Number 9. Charity work. Yes, you definitely did not hear that wrong. Because come on, you really didn't think that NBA players would spend all the money on themselves and not care about the people around them. Because if you did, then it's time to think again. Yup, it's important to note that many NBA players also use their wealth for charitable causes. These players often donate money to various organizations and causes, including education, healthcare, and the fight against poverty. This is a great way for these athletes to give back to their communities and make a positive impact on the world, and least to say it should be appreciated. Agreed? Number 10. Investing. Aside from spending money on buying yachts and cars, another hobby that some NBA players indulge in is investing. And it's not one industry that they invest at. Yup, these players often invest in various industries, including real estate, technology, and startups. This can actually be a smart way for these athletes to grow their wealth and secure their financial future. Thumbs up for them. Number 11. High-end fashion. High-end fashion is also one of the top hobbies for some NBA players who often purchase designer clothes, shoes, and accessories. But it's mostly from high-end fashion brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Prada that these players like to splurge in. And while this hobby of NBA celebrity players no doubt is expensive, it also helps them to dress up in unique items that can be a way for them to express their personal style and stand out from the crowd. Number 12. Wine collection. This hobby of wine collecting is not yet popular among most of the players, but it sure is gaining popularity on the top expensive hobby list. However, many of the players who do have a passion for collecting high-end wines from various regions around the world are sure willing to spend an insane amount of money just to appreciate and enjoy a nice glass of wine with friends and family. Number 13. Music production. And last but not the least, another expensive hobby that NBA players have taken up is music production. These players often invest in music equipment and software and spend their free time creating beats, mixing, and mastering songs. Some of them have even released their music publicly, and it can be a great way for these players to pursue their passion while letting their creativity shine through. Not bad, eh? So there you have it, a glimpse into the expensive and unique hobbies of NBA players. And while it may seem that these athletes have the means to indulge in a wide range of luxuries, but it's also important to remember that many of them use their wealth for charitable causes, which does do justice to their expensive hobbies to some extent. What do you think? With that said, thank you for watching the most expensive hobbies of NBA players. Which expensive hobby did you find the craziest and the most expensive? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like, notification, and subscribe button if you like this video. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.